Yo guys, welcome to another episode of Hot Topics Creative Connect, where we connect you with creatives that you may or may not know. Now, before we get into the episode, I need you guys to do me a little favor by subscribing to the channel. You can do that by clicking the orange Hot Topics logo in the corner of the screen, and then you'll be ready to receive our episodes when they drop. Now, on the show today, I have with me none other than the rapper, Bex. Bex, what you saying?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Let's get right into it. Where does the name Bex come from?
My name's Rebecca.
Okay.
That's where it comes
and the Tokyo part, like...
I like anime, innit? So that's where that comes from. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not a big anime fan, I can't lie.
I haven't watched any in time, but yeah.
Really? Yeah. Because you're so busy, that's why.
Hey, yo. Sorry.
You're all right? It's not COVID, is it?
It might be shit. If it is, we all got it now.
Don't kill me. Okay, so your name's Rebecca. Mm-hmm. So where's Rebecca from? Like...
Ask my mum. What do you mean, where's Rebecca from?
Like, where's Rebecca from?
As in like where I came from?
Yeah.
I even like, where's the
Ask
name?
your mum.
Say, what the fuck? Like, ask my mum. Yeah, so I grew up in Luton. That's where I'm from. Went to school there, primary school, high school. Yeah, that's where
Are you currently in Luton now?
Nah, I don't live there anymore.
Say no
You
more.
want me to tell them where I live?
No, don't tell them that. You might have some people at your
I don't live there anymore now.
Okay, cool. So what was it like growing up in Luton for you?
It was, for me personally or in general, me personally.
Give me both.
For me personally, obviously I grew up in like a Christian household, and like my mum's like an evangelist, like she holds weight in my church. So for me growing up, like I wasn't sheltered, but the way my mum raised me, I kind of didn't even want to be outside. So I was only really bad in school, like in the presence of like school. When it was time to go home, I took like an hour, but I would go home, and I wasn't outside gallivanting. Like I'd be at the chicken and chip shop that's right next to my school, but I was going home. I wanted to watch Sarah Jane Adventures. I knew there was food at home. Like I had no business being outside when I was in school. It wasn't until like I turned like 15. That's when I was like, okay, cool. I'm trying to see some shit.
Okay. So you say that you were bad in school. That's what you just said. So how bad is bad? Like just cheeky, or what were you doing? Like any examples?
I don't know, because I feel like the teachers liked me.
Okay.
But I just talked a lot in school. Like I didn't shut up. Like I just spoke so much. I was really, really loud. I always got distracted. I always got told off for distracting other kids. I was bad. Like I got into a few fights, but there was always a reason I was whooping someone's ass. I weren't just fighting for no reason. You know, there's kids that just fight to fight. If I'm beating you up, there's 10 out of 10 reason for why I'm whooping your ass. I'm not just out here thumping people down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and you don't do that anymore?
I mean, shit. No, I don't, but I'm not like that anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I'm
cool.
reformed. Trust
Okay.
me.
So I want to go back to what you said. You said you grew up in a Christian household.
Yes. Jesus, peace on my neck. Amen.
Yes.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, I did, yeah.
You grew up in a Christian household, so the music you're doing now, what does your mum actually think of that? What does your family think of that then?
I can't lie, my aunties and yeah, they're cool with that. Like no one's actually questioned the kind of genre I make. I think one time my mum had a discussion. I think the only thing she said she didn't like was the profanity, like the swearing. But I can't lie, the music I make is not for my mum's age range anyways. So whether I was her daughter or not, I'm not really expecting her to like it. But she's never said that she don't fuck with what I do. Do you know what I'm saying? My mum's never been like that anyways. That's why I'm how I am. I can't lie.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting. It'd be interesting to see what her reaction is when she listens to the songs.
Yeah, but she be stalking me because there's times I'm trying to help her on her phone and I just see my name Bex in the Google search bar. I'm like, you need to just
show
get
people,
a grip.
that's my daughter, you know.
Yeah, she's it's actually okay.
Very cool. All right, so talking about music, where does your love for music come from? Like, I know you said you were in church. Does it come from there? Like,
yeah, literally growing up in church, innit? Like, the first, I guess, set of music I ever heard was church music from when I was a kid. And then obviously you go to school, you experience different things, you hear different music. But yeah, being in church was like my gateway to music.
Was there always music playing at home? Because I remember when I was young, there was always music playing at home.
Yeah, like, my household always had music playing. I can't lie. That, you know that typical joke that people run, like when it gets to Sunday and it's time to clean? Yes.
Yeah.
I knew when it was time to clean, because the tunes were just blasting on the weekend. There was a lot.
Yeah, for me it was reggae music.
Yeah,
But
that weren't my mom though. That was my dad just doing the most.
yeah, that was my dad. My dad's the Ghanaian one.
Yeah,
my mum's the
typical.
Jamaican one. But he was
Oh.
playing Lovers Rock and everything like that, you know.
Yeah, but it's Ghana. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. Ghanaians and Jamaicans, we're all one. We're all the same.
What? How professional is this? Can I drink my Magnum?
Yeah, you can drink your Magnum.
I mean, can I drink my juice?
You can drink your juice.
Yeah. I mean, let me do that again. How professional is this? Can I drink my juice?
You can drink your juice.
You know what I'm saying? No promo and that.
Okay, cool. So there was a lot of music. What music was playing in your household? Was it just reggae?
Lots of reggae. The songs that I can remember, that there was some Alicia Keys playing. I always used to hear music on the radio as well on the way to school. My mum always had Hearts Radio playing, and on Hearts Radio, it had so many different genres of music. So I feel like as well that helped the kind of music that I'm into. And my mum's like a heavy vinyl collector, but she never used to play any.
Okay, just collect them.
No, like we didn't have a vinyl player. I got her
Okay.
one quite recently.
Okay, cool.
So,
cool.
but for time, she just has bare records, and I didn't really hear any of them.
Mad. That's interesting. My mum had some vinyls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really take interest in them. I probably should have.
You should still.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Music was played in your household. What music are you into? Like, what inspires your music, artist wise? Who do you like?
I listen to everything, you know. I love a good gospel song, but I like the real gospel music. I like like when they start talking in the gospel music, or
God.
all the covers like a man in a suit, and it almost looks like R&B. I like that gospel music, like
You like
real-
Dietrich Haddon by the sounds of it.
yeah, I like real gospel music. Back when Kurt Franklin was doing Melodies from Heaven, that's my kind of gospel music. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And like, artist wise, who inspires you?
I get asked this question a lot, and I'm gonna say no one, because I've been doing music for a minute now, and I feel like there was times I used to be like, oh my god, yeah, this person, that person. I'll just say no one.
Okay. So you said you come from church, or you used to go to church. Does that mean you can sing?
I'll
Can
be
you sing?
real. Did I sing yesterday? I can't sing as well as I used to. I used to be able to sing really, really well, but smoking, drinking, it can mash up your
What
vocal
did you sing?
cords.
Soprano?
In church, I used to sing in the choir. I went to Kojic Church. That's the church I used to go to. I sang alto.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll be real. In the choir, I weren't really singing like that. I'll be so honest. Like I was mouthing half the words, because, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we talked a lot about what you like when you're younger, church, music wise. How does Rebecca from athletics get to Bex, the music artist? Like, how did this journey all come about?
Cool. So I went to, obviously my whole life I did athletics. I didn't know I could rap in it. So from a kid, I was like really, really energetic. I used to run around everywhere, like all the time, to the point where I cracked my skull open when I was a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom said it was the worst day of her life. And then I guess everyone that was around my mom was like, yeah, you should put your child into like some kind of sports, because she's always running around like one crackhead. So just put,
trying to take yourself
like,
this
she
one.
needs to put her energy somewhere, because she's just so, like, I was a lot when I was a kid. My mom used to have me on them, like how you put a dog on a leash.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in the child version of that, like, I was just crazy as a child, I can't lie. Like, I'm crazy as an adult now, but as a kid, when you don't have much self-awareness, you're a bit, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've always been sporty my whole life. So went to sports college in Oaklands. What was the college even called? Oh yeah, I think it was called Oakland Sports College.
Yeah, it's
actually.
called Oakland's, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Oakland Sports College in St. Albans. And that's like a really good college. Like they do like rugby. They used to do the Arsenal girls. That's originally what I went there for the Arsenal girls football team tryouts. But the year that I started, they discontinued it. So I ended up joining the athletics team instead. I kind of didn't want to do it, but yeah. And I only just about got into college because I didn't even have the grades. But because I was really, really sporty, it allowed me to get into college. So yeah, I did athletics, didn't take it seriously. Them man were running up the hill, vomiting. Yeah, they were running up the hill vomiting, and I was kind of like, yeah, this is probably not for me. Then I got kicked out of college.
Oh.
Yeah, I got kicked out of college.
By that time, was that expected that you would wouldn't stay in college?
I mean, I was already not going to class.
Oh gosh.
Like, they kicked me out, and I remember my mum being like to me. Yeah. They had a whole meeting. It was me and a couple other people that got kicked out, and I remember we were in the meeting and they were getting ready to dash me out of the college, and my mum was like, "You better cry like you've never cried before."
So your mum had to come to college to have a meeting with everyone.
Basically, I got kicked out of college. I'm not gonna say what for, but I got kicked out of college. So they did a whole meeting. It was like the whole boards of like the sports people, the whatever. So I'm in there, they're talking to me, and as they're talking to me, I'm kind of giving that I don't care type beat, because I kind of really didn't. And when they left, it was just me and my mum came, I'll never forget this, my mum came over to me, and I was just looking in the mirror, and she was like, "You better cry like you've never cried before." Basically to just say that I need to stay in that college, innit, because it's a really good college, and I just about got into the college. And I never got kicked out of high school. I was always so close. Like I've always had really good teachers in my life, innit? But when I went to college, it wasn't really the same. Like college and school, I'll be real, teacher-wise, they give less fucks.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many students. And I feel like in high school, you'll always come across teachers that want your best interest, or they'll see a certain potential in you and they want you to stay in school and make sure you do good. I feel like in college, it wasn't really that. I had like 1 or 2 coaches that saw like, okay, if she trains hard enough, she can definitely be a good athlete. But who the hell wants to put all that attention on someone that doesn't even want to do something? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, so then obviously eventually you leave Oaklands.
So I think if I can remember, I got kicked out for a little bit. Then I came back and I joined. They let me come back, and I ended up joining the girls' football team. So around that time, Oaklands never had a female football team. So I was on like the first one. So they had like the Arsenal girls that got stopped, and then they ended up making it was called EDSV. Sorry, it was called EDSV. They had the boys EDSV, then they ended up making a girls one. So I had to join the girls football club. I can't lie, we were shit. We were shit. We were bad. Like, and the only reason I was on the football team is because I was fast. Like, it was maybe a very low % chance that I would score a goal. Like,
You were there for the speed.
Literally there for the speed, carry the ball up,
And then take it to someone.
But there was a lot of times that I shot some clean shots, but it was like, yeah, playing the lottery, I'll be honest. But yeah, I was a baller though.
Okay.
Just not really, I was a striker, but I weren't striking. Like, I was just blowers with the ball. Like, I would have the ball and I would just run. And then when it came to shoot, I just wasn't getting it in.
So after Oaklands, what happens?
Oh, after Oaklands, so I ended up leaving college.
Oh, so you left? You didn't?
Yeah,
get
I
kicked out.
actually left on my own accord. So I didn't. Do you graduate college?
No, you just no, you graduate uni. I think you just complete your courses, isn't it?
I don't think I completed anything. I left with one.
Was there a results day that you went to?
Nah, I left with one. I guess qualification. It was in science and something. It was something. It was like some kind of sports science something. I left with like one qualification. It's kind of fucked up because I have like no school qualifications and no college qualifications. So if this rap shit don't work, I got to be like a pole stripper or something. I got to go shake some ass. I can't lie.
Really?
I gotta make it shake. I gotta make money. Like, no, I'm joking. Obviously, I can do other things, but like, yeah, I left with like no qualifications in it. So
then after Oaklands, you went to?
I went to JD Sports. I was like, yeah, I want to make money in it. Like, even when I was in college, I can't lie, I was just kind of money motivated. Like, I needed money in it. Like, I remember when I got my first set of my own money, I went and got my first pair of trainers. They were called, what was those crepes called? Hiroshis, not Hirachis. Nah, the other thing.
Hirochi.
Wait.
It wasn't Hirachis.
No, there was Hirachis and there was another thing. They had like a white sole. Oh my God. They had
Adidas Superstars?
Nah, NASA. No. It was Nike. I can't remember. I'm gonna show you after this.
Oh, are they sports ones?
Yeah, and they
with a Velcro?
No, bro. What kind of crap was you wearing? No,
I wasn't wearing them.
At that age,
it's the one that used to have the big toe that was separate.
Oh no, not that. No.
Okay,
it was a different thing. And I bought some New Balances as well. But yeah, left college. I was like, I need to make money.
So you went to JD. I feel like JD was
I don't know if that was my first job. I think I worked. Where did I work first? JD definitely wasn't my first job. I think I worked in a call center first. That was like my first ever job. You got me that job. I don't know. Okay. I know we're not. Are we? Can I? I know him, guys. By the way,
I was trying to keep it like, oh,
like,
we don't know.
We grew up in the same. We grew up together, literally. But yeah, he got me my first. I think he got my first job.
Yeah.
Low key. Was it the call center?
Well, since we're doing that, Rebecca's a hard person to employ, boy.
Hey, why are you beating out my government though?
Sorry.
No, it's kind of obvious. My name's Bex. I feel like you have to have a brain of a stone if you don't know that's my name.
Since Bex is a hard person to employ.
I'm not though.
She's even a hard person to be a friend with.
You can't put that in. That's crazy. Why are you lying?
No. Not in a bad way. 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 No, she's very particular. You know.
Yeah, mind your wording, bro. What the fuck you talking about? This guy's gone mad.
No, I was saying that she's very particular.
Yeah, I'm super particular.
And if she's not doing something, she's not doing something.
Yeah, nah, real
And
shit.
if she's doing something, she's doing something, and you can't change it.
Yeah, real.
You know, so you just gotta get with the program, really.
Yeah, nah.
But talk to me about JD, because now we know.
I don't think that was my first job, but it was one of my many first jobs. Oh my god, working in JD Chai in Luton. It was a lot.
There was a story where you had to deal with human feces.
Oh my, we're going straight into that.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, guys, buckle up. Cool. So I used to work in JD Sports. This, ironically, because we've kind of skipped certain parts.
Okay,
so,
go back to it.
No, we can go back. But basically, this was when I was working in the second JD. So I used to work in the... this is when I was working in the first JD. So I worked in JD, then I got fired. Then they ended up getting new management and I got rehired. So this was when JD, if you're from Luton, JD used to be like where the KFC is now. I think where USC is, that's where JD Sports used to be. But now it's next to Foot Locker. I don't know if Foot Locker's there. But anyways, cool. So old JD, opposite KFC, I'm working. This is when I used to smoke mad weed. Hey, I used to be high as a kite. I've gone into work now. I think I was even late. I'm manning like the junior section. All I got to do is stand by the changing rooms. Nothing crazy. Standing there now. And I remember my colleague, her name was Alex. I'll never forget this. She came over to me and she was like, Bex. Hey, I can't even tell the story. Hey, Lord help me. She was like, Bex. Bear in mind, I'm kind of high out of my mind. So I'm just kind of standing there. I'm like, yeah, what? She's like, yeah, I can't lie. I think someone shat in the store. Bro, remember, I'm high. So I'm like, sorry? I'm like, what did you say? She's like, I can't lie. I think someone just shat, like took a shit in the junior section. Bear in mind, I'm working opposite the junior section. Like, it's basically my section, I'll be honest. So I've looked over, I'm like, what are you talking about? All of a sudden, I blink. You know the tape that they put behind when someone's been murdered? Hey, the whole of the junior section has been taped up, yeah? My manager's bugging out. Obviously, this little kid has shat in the corner of the junior section and wiped his ass with a Mackenzie bottom. I don't even know if you guys know what Mackenzie is, but back in the day, JD Sports used to sell Mackenzie. The kid has wiped his backside. Oh my God, and put his feces on the clothes, and my manager's gone berserk. And then I'm thinking, wait, are they going to expect us to clear that up? I said to my manager, I can't lie, you need to tell them people to come back here and clean that shit up. I was like, we're not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. And then, that's what happened, innit? Like someone...
Crazy. You had a lot of stories in that, JD.
Yeah, I got chased by a dog. I got chased by a pit bull in the newer JD. A crackhead put me in a headlock. Like I almost had to go court, and I was like, I'm not a snitch, so it's whatever. Yeah.
That's crazy. So you do JD. Was that your last job like before?
No, I've worked so many jobs. I've worked in a care home with old people. I remember one old lady slapped me in the back of my head. Yeah, me and my ancestors were gonna rise and thump her, but I had to just firm it. Yo, Ruby, see you? Yeah, I even remember you to this day, bro.
What did Ruby do?
Yo, oh my God. So I used to work in a care home. I think that might have been around the time I got fired from JD the first time. This was in Luton, actually. It was around like where my old school was at, ignored. Can I say that? Anyways, it was around where my old school was. So I worked there for like a little bit, and I remember it was like just old people with dementia. After working in a care home, I will never put anyone elderly that I know in a care home, because people that work there, well, the one I worked at, I don't think they really care about the people in the vicinity for real.
Really?
Nah, like, no, not really.
They just do enough to get by.
Yeah, like, I didn't really fuck with it because I was thinking, bro, this is how you lot run your thing. Like, I would never put my grandma here. But yeah, anyways.
So Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby. Oh my gosh, so cool. Might have been my 3rd week in this place. And I was kind of getting along with Ruby. Like, she be smiling, but she didn't talk. Remember, all these old people, they got dementia. Cool. I'm putting her in the wheelchair now. Bear in mind, I shouldn't even be working alone because I was there on an apprenticeship. Like, someone should have been with me. Yeah, man. So cool, I'm putting her foot in the wheelchair now. As I proceed to pick up the other foot, I'm like, Ruby, you okay? She's like, yeah. All I feel, I put my head down, all I feel is in the back of my neck, the heaviest clap. I looked up, I said, Ruby, you're so lucky that you're in the state that you're in and you're unaware of what you're doing right now, because we just clapped my neck back. The way you just clapped my neck back is crazy. Bro, I just looked up, I said, wow. I put her foot on. I was like, come on, Ruby, let's go. And I brought her into the thing. Because I was just like, damn, because you really don't know what you're doing for real.
But this means that you're growing. Do you know why? Because it's that when you explain the Bex from back in the day.
Yeah, I can't lie. That job alone helped me to really mature in it, because I was just like, damn, like this is someone's like grandma in it. And like, unfortunately, due to like, I don't even know how you get dementia, but just due to life, this person don't remember who they are, like where they're from, the people in their family, and they can't really control much of their body. There was even a guy there that I used to, some old man, he was really, really cool. I used to go into his room and like do his Rubik's Cube. He was mad cool. He was like one of the cool ones. Even though they didn't talk, I could tell like he had aura still.
Okay.
He had aura. His room was a vibe as well. Like, it was given he was like a cool granddad.
So you've worked in a few different...
Bro, I used to work in a bread factory.
Okay.
Oh,
A bread factory?
that one was wicked. I went there for the day I left.
One day?
One day.
Why?
That one was too much. One day. It was in Dunstable. One day.
Really?
That one was...
So you've done the bread factory. What else have you done?
I worked in bare warehouses.
Okay.
I used to work at the O2 Arena.
Oh.
That was, one of my favourite jobs.
Why?
Because it was a free concert. I got to see J. Cole.
And
remember I
obviously you
saw-
like music as well, so...
When Kanye West did the that performance, when he did All Day, I worked there. Yeah, I saw loads of Brits.
So was that your favourite job?
Yeah, that was my favourite job because you didn't have to do much. You just had to stand there. Like, it was pretty calm.
So as you're doing these jobs, are you pursuing music?
I didn't start pursuing music till 2019.
Okay. How did that go for you?
I started thinking about music in 2018.
Okay, so how did it all begin?
Literally, I'll be so real, I was just smoking too much weed and I was like, bro, I just don't want to do this. Like, I knew I didn't want to work in like retail and that, so I was like, okay, cool. I can't do athletics because done smoked out my blood clot lungs. That's what I'm saying. So I had to think. And I remember I was in the car. I remember I was talking to God. I was like, God, I can't lie. Let me know what I need to do. Like, open my eyes to like other gifts that I have so I can like pursue something. Then randomly, I was in the car with my friends and we used to start doing freestyles. Like, after work, we would all link up and that. We'd do freestyles, high as shit in the car. And I never used to join in. I would just do it in my head. And I remember I went home one time and I just wrote a freestyle. And I was like, oh shit, I'm actually kind of good at this. And I started watching loads. Around that time, we had like Radar Radio. It was this thing that like bare rappers at the time on the come up used to rap on. Like, we had Black Box.
That never came back. I thought it was coming back, Radar.
Nah, I think that got locked off for some reason. But yeah, I used to literally study so many rappers. I used to be like, I can do this way better. Like, I can definitely do this and make it more cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the rappers back then, they were very Enzy. Obviously, I'm from Enz as well, innit? But I got swag. Like, I had swag before I was a rapper. You've known me my whole life. Like, I've always been very swaggy in it. So I was like, nah, I can definitely do this and make a career out of it. So yeah, I started rapping at home. Then I remember I linked with you and Amani, and I literally remember being like, yo, guys, I can't lie, I'm going to be a rapper and I'm going to blow. The car was silent because I kid you not, you see me, yeah, I don't just say shit to say it. So the conviction that I said it with, it made the car very quiet and everyone was just like, I remember it was either you or Amani or someone was just like, raw. That was it. Like, we just carried on with our evening. I was like, yeah, I can't lie, guys. I'm about to do this rap thing. And literally on that day, from that day, like, I found ways to like put myself out there. I went and did a Black Box.
Next up.
Yeah, I did the Next Up. Like literally from me going to the Black Box, I met Niall. Shout out Niall from Mixtape Madness. He took my details and he hit me up randomly like a couple months later. I was like, oh, do you want to do a next up? And I actually think I was one of the first girls to do a next up on Mixtape Madness. But yeah, and then naturally things just started happening. Like I didn't have to force myself musically. I just started putting stuff out, and London was very receptive to like my music because I'm not from London. And then I just made the decision to start going to parties in London on my own. Then I ended up meeting people like Kane and Gadir. I remember I went to one party on my ones. This is before I even used to wear hats all the time. That's where I met my brethren Gadir, who's also my A&R. But I used to roll around on my ones, like, because of the fact that I was a rapper, and you know, being a female rapper, maybe you could possibly then perceive me to be like quite intimidating. So I was like, raw. Most of my friends are male. I got like 3 female friends. They're not probably gonna come with me. And I was like, for me to be approachable, I'm gonna have to go to London on my ones and just mingle with people. And I had a lot of people from London that were doing music that are huge now that followed me from the start of my career. So I had to just go out there and meet a lot of these people on my ones.
So has Bex the rapper changed from when you first started? I mean, on your Black Box.
You answer that question as a person or as a rapper, because you've known me since then. So you answer that question.
Well, yeah, you have changed.
Of course. I mean,
look, now you have changed. You've actually evolved into who you are today. But I've seen the progress.
Yeah, I'm still me. Like, my thoughts and opinions are exactly still the same. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Me I'm still Rebecca, but like I've definitely morphed into like the rapper version of me, because I feel like at one point there was like Bex and Rebecca,
but they've both come together.
Yeah, but that's actually due to my brethren Kane, who's also my manager, because I feel like prior to him, my old manager, I don't think he really understood me that well.
Can we talk about that?
We can, but also it's like when you're first managing someone, as in I wasn't his first artist, but like when you're managing someone that you don't know, it's actually not that easy. Like you don't know me from nowhere. Like you're learning to know me, and I feel like it's so much easier when you have someone that's basically your friend managing you, because they know you, they know what you like, they know what's cool, they know. Like I would say Kane basically merged me back into Rebecca and Bex being the same person, because I actually felt like for a minute that my music wasn't correlating with the kind of person I actually am. Okay. Which was kind of dead.
So you want to bring them both together?
Yeah, because I don't need to be cross-playing. Like,
yeah, I agree with that. I have seen that much more when you've now in your new.
Yeah, because when you're around people that know you, like outside of music, like they know your banter, they just know you as a person. It's so much more easier for them to be like, okay, cool, let's just do this. Like, yeah. So.
Okay, so you do your next up, you do the Black Box, you do all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Things start happening more, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So my first cosign. Oh yeah, we even skipped something. So I literally did 2. This is how I knew I was gonna do pretty decent at the rap thing, because I had no prior music out. So I did 2 freestyles. I did the Black Box, and that had some reception from like a couple artists. And I remember the time when I dropped it, I DM'd so many people. I used to be a DM warrior. Like I would drop music and DM all the popping artists that were out. And I remember I did my next up and I DM'd everybody, including Skepta. But I don't think he opened the message. I think he saw the message. I feel like in your request you can see messages, but I don't think he opened it. This is my theory anyways, because I remember I was watching AJ Tracy's packages and I got a notification and someone was like, oh, Skepta's just tweeted your freestyle. So someone told me if I could even see it. I've gone on Twitter and he's literally added me with 3 fire emojis. Bear in mind, I had 2 musical things to my name. Like, I didn't have anything out.
So your journey through the music industry, like, what has that been like? Have you come across situations like you're like, rah, I did not expect that? Like, I remember there was, I'm not gonna say the name, but there was like one promoter that you asked him to promote your stuff and he didn't promote it.
When I first started doing music, I remember I sent I think it was my Black Box to, we're not going to say the name, but it was something TV. So I sent my thing to him and I also paid him. And I was like, yeah, I just dropped this, like, can you promote me? Basically, he ended up not doing it. And it really kind of pissed me off because I sent like my last bit of money to him. I think it was like £68. I have the screenshot on my phone because I did it through my mum's phone. It was my last bit of bread. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Everyone blows off these promo things. I'm going to send this to him and it's Gara gonna blow. I'm going to be good. the guy didn't even promote it. Someone who actually ended up promoting it, who I didn't even pay or speak to, was someone called Jams London. So he was like a very big on Twitter at the time, and he ended up posting that freestyle. Like, it didn't go berserk. It probably got like a mile. It was like kind of viral. Like, it did its thing on the tweets. But yeah, that person there, he promoted my stuff without being paid. He just did that because he saw something that was good in it. But the other guy, he kind of just, I don't know. I feel like when you're getting asked to promote stuff by like smaller artists that don't have much leverage, they're not your top priority. And I feel like genuinely he probably did forget, but I just thought it was kind of fucked up, innit? Because he never sent that money back. So as the years gone on, I've double taxed him. But you know what's funny, guys? You see in this life, yeah, when people do you wrong, you'll always see them again. Because years later, I ended up seeing that same person at a boiler room set that I did. So I did a boiler room set for Unknown T, and I just spat a freestyle, and I remember seeing him outside, and I was like, yeah, I remember you. I was like, you owe me bread. That's all I said to him. I was like, yeah, you owe me bread. I laughed about it because I was just thinking, you know what? These things happen, you know.
These things
People
happen.
always think you're going to be the little man until you're not. So
These things happen, but I remember being your friend at the time.
I was pissed.
Hearing that, I was like, wow.
I was
like,
pissed, man.
You're just trying to get yourself out there.
I was pissed.
And people are out here taking money off you. And
Yeah.
all you got to do is upload something.
Yeah, I was pissed still, but hey, we move.
Yeah, it is. No, it is crazy.
We move, man.
It is crazy. So, obviously, you're here where you are now. We've had a lot of music from you. One thing I'll say, the songs are short.
Yeah.
Why?
Blame Rags original.
Separately from music, I have seen you in quite a few magazines.
Yeah, man. Been in a few.
Was it? I don't know what you did. Was it Nike? You done something with Nike?
Yeah, I did.
So is that another interest of yours? Like, is it modeling?
Yeah, so I can actually claim that I'm a model because I'm technically signed, so I can claim that I'm a model. But that's also something I've always wanted to do. I guess I kind of do it. I model for clothing brands, which is fun. But the magazine stuff isn't really modeling because it's for music. But
Right, yeah.
yeah, I haven't done like an editorial for just strictly like modeling,
Would you
like
do
in a
that?
magazine. Yeah, of course, 100%.
Okay, cool. All right, going back to like the music thing now. You said you were dropping bum bum shaking music, which we saw this summer. It was in time for Carnival.
Yeah.
And it was going off. I was hearing it quite. Do you know, like, obviously, as we said, you're my friend. So when I hear your song, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing that song quite a lot. Init Gyal. But what is it?
I love me in it, girl.
Yeah, what is it Init Gyal do?
Do you know what? Shout out Nathan, Full Stop Nathan, amazing producer and someone I work with very frequently. So I was literally in the studio. It was me, Jim Legacy, TR,
Jim Legacy.
and Nathan, and we were all just sitting down. I think Jim had maybe stepped up, but we were just sitting down, baking off. And I remember Nathan was talking and he said something. He was like, oh yeah, like them Init girls. And I was like to Nathan, I was like, what's that? And he was like, oh, that's like what the aunt, supposedly. And I'm not quoting him word for word, so don't cook my boy because I might be mashing up what he actually said. But from what I gathered, it was back home in Nigeria, the aunties, if you can't speak your fluent tongue, they call you Init girl, because obviously in London we say Init. And I was like, oh. And I remember saying to him, I was like, you know what, Nathan? I'm going to take that. And I didn't know what I was going to take it for. Ended up going to the studio, my boy Sai on the beat, like maybe a couple weeks after, he played me some beat. And I was like, oh, this sounds so like bouillon, soca, like I like the beat. I was like, I don't know what I want to say though. Then I remembered the conversation I had with Nathan. I was like, oh, allow me in it, gyal. I was like, okay, cool. I know what I'm going to say. And then that's how it came up. Yeah.
So back in the day, I didn't expect you to ever come out with a soca bouillon sort of song. Did you think you would ever do that? Or is it
honestly,
something that's come to you
even
recently?
like making songs like Back It Up, like that was not my idea. Like Back It Up was one of the songs that actually
Sip a drink, don't worry.
Oh gosh. Sorry. Yeah, Back It Up was never my idea either. Like that was one of the songs that got me really, really popular in, I would say, the black community, because I feel like prior to songs like Back It Up and Hot and Cold, shout out Len as well, my audience was quite like, I don't think there was many black people that listened to my music, because I was making that rappity rap, like never had any, had to stretch that penny, like work, like all of them songs, like that woke shit. And I ain't even that woke for real. I mean, shit, like I'm woke, but I ain't that woke. I was like, yeah, I want to start making other music because I don't want people to think that that's my whole brand, because it's actually really not. Like, you'll get a few of those songs here and there, but that's not really my type beat for real. But yeah, the music I make now, it's all down to the producers that I work with, because the way I used to work, I used to just go to sessions and just make songs with the producers, and then I'd be like, okay, cool, I have a song.
So,
but now, like, all of my production, it has like 5 people on it.
wow.
Like, Sing For Me has bare people on that production.
Really?
And do you know what's so funny? That song, when it was being made, I wasn't even in the presence. So I did like a huge writing camp for my upcoming project, and I had to go away for the No Signal yearbook. So I'm all up in the No Signal yearbook, getting my pictures taken, and the man them in the studio making hella beats. Like, I had them man in a sweatshop, as in, like, I was like, I'm leaving, cook. I kid you not, there was bare people in the studio. Like, I had bare man in that studio. Came back, they played me the song. I was like, they played me a beat. I was like, wait, what's this? And I was like, yeah, I got something for this. Yeah.
Wow.
So I wasn't even there. I'm normally there for the making of the beats, but I wasn't there for that one. Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're talking about upcoming projects. When can we expect that?
No, I'm gonna say November. Guys, I can't lie, it was meant to come out time ago. Like, even Sing For Me, I've been teasing that song since last year. I was looking at my TikTok, I was like, Chai.
Yeah.
Definitely last year, December.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
that's the downside about TikTok though, because you never, like, you can put something up, but then when it like moves, because the song kind of went viral on there, people they want it out straight away, and I feel like I had a plan, so low-key that song has to wait.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Do you find yourself teasing stuff on social media when you shouldn't be, or do you just like
yeah, that was one of the ones that I probably should have baked off.
just get excited about your work, innit? Which you would.
It was just a great song, and obviously it's something different because that sound I'd never made before.
My last question would be, actually we've got to do this as well, but my last question would be, who is hot for you right now as an artist?
Like, who do I listen to, or who do I
Yeah,
like?
or you're
Just
like
one person.
your top person, come on.
No, I don't have a top person. But I will say this though, the scene that I'm in, like, I'm very privileged. It feels, sorry. I will say this though, the scene that I'm in, it's a privilege to be in it. Like, I feel like I work with a lot of like talented people, and everyone, especially the scene that I'm in, we all have this like individualism. Like, we're so, like, you can't come to the scene that I'm in and be like, oh, this person is trying to be, like, everyone has their own thing. You can't find another Bex. You can't find another Len or another YT or another Jim Legacy or another Kwesi or another Led By Her or another Chai Kate. Like, you can't find like any of these people anywhere else other than what I'm in. So I will say I'm very privileged to be in that. Like, there's just so many, but I actually will give a shout out to someone, Tiago Brazy.
Okay.
He's great. 10 flips in my handbag. Yeah, that's my guy still.
Okay.
Tiago Brazy. Yeah.
That's very interesting. That is very interesting.
Yeah, I'm in a really healthy scene. I feel like there's 2 platforms to it. There's like the mainstream, and then there's like where I'm at. And I really enjoy it here. Like, it's really organic, like, and it's fun. Like, there never feels like any kind of like.
There was a time I would say you were underground, but I wouldn't say you're underground anymore.
Nah, I'm still underground.
Really?
I'm still underground because I'm not mainstream. Like, you see me get a brick yet?
No, but my thing,
You see me get nominated for more, boy? My underground, them don't know me.
No, you're under overground.
I'm on the overground, right? I'm just about on the platform, you know what I'm saying? On the overground. Like, I'm still pretty much underground.
Yeah. Okay, so
But some people might say I'm not. Like, I feel like underground, I feel like there's probably 2 sets of underground, because there's like underground, it's like fresh bearing fruit, and then there's like the newcomers. I guess I'm like a newcomer, new gen-ish. I still class myself as underground though, because that's where I came from. So
okay, cool. All right, so next 2 years, where do you see yourself?
I have no idea.
No idea. What do you want to see yourself doing?
I have no idea.
You're just
I feel like that question is so funny, because people always like, oh my God, you should always have, just in general, people are like, oh, like, what's your 5-year goal? I don't know. I could break my foot tomorrow. Like, I don't know. Like, whatever God has for me will happen.
Have you ever had a plan? I feel like you haven't.
No, I've never
yeah,
had a
I didn't
plan.
think you
Let me
ever
just
had a
tell you that
plan.
I wasn't even meant to be a rapper. I don't know. I might end up being an actress. Like, nobody knows, bro.
Yeah.
Did you think like all these tattoos on my body? I got BBM tattooed on my leg. I got Jim Legacy's tape tattooed on my leg, mate. I never know what's going on with my thing. Shit just be moving for real. I don't even think about what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll be so real.
Okay.
I think about what's going to happen in the next hour, which is I'm going to order some prawns and rice. That's how far my head is. I'm thinking about the next second. When you cut off this camera, I'm about to smoke my vape. That's how my mind functions. Like,
But
I kind of think about the next 5 years.
I think that's your sly neurodiversity, you know.
How, what?
I think that's your sly neurodiversity.
Hey, do you know what? Also, that's another thing. Since I've entered this blood clot music thing, everybody wants to be diagnosing Bex with some kind of neurodivergence. The other day, someone said I might have dyslexia because when I was typing something, I was like, this lady, but I wrote the. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe I was tired. Doesn't mean I'm dyslexic.
No.
Shit, I could be, but like,
I think you're impulsive.
So what's that got to do with neurodivergence, whatever the hell it's called?
I don't know.
I was in bottom set, guys, though, and not because I was dumb. I don't know why they put me in bottom set in school.
You could have got out of that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember my mum
and
said...
they made me take 2 IQ tests in school.
Day.
But do you know what's so mad? I thought back then, they just thought, oh my God, she's so smart. Like, she's a genius. We need to know why her brain functions like this. These times now, if they're taking IQ tests for you in school, there's a problem. You might have Asperger's or some shit like that. Like, you might be on a spectrum, bro, for real. Like,
yeah.
Bro, but yeah, I never really got tested for that. And my mum works in like the head of like special ed in like one school that she works in. And I honestly feel like my mum probably does know that there might be something wrong with me, but you can work through things, innit? Like, I'm grown, like,
That's
obviously
like
it does, like, something affects my day-to-day life because I do struggle with like certain communication. Like, it takes me a minute to get to my point. Like, I have to go on a whole rant just to get to the point for someone to understand what I'm saying. So this is why this interview is kind of calm, because I haven't struggled with that so far. But yeah, I ain't got time to go line up. The NHS is long for all of that stuff.
Yeah, but
I ain't got time for that,
yeah,
bro.
it's true. But you know what? I feel like we come from a background where sometimes if they tell your parents that you've got he's dyslexic, they'll be like, no, he's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't lie. I don't know if they've ever told my mum anything. But
They told my mum and dad it, and they denied it.
My family look at me like the kid that just kind of like, that it's just best. I feel like my whole life has always just been like, best. Even in my friendship group, even you just be like, that's just some shit. Like, that's just Bex. Like,
yeah.
What, do you know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It is crazy. All right, well, to finish you're looking at them thinking, what is that?
What is that?
To finish the interview, we've got these cards by Dose of Society.
Okay.
Shout out Dose of Society. It's called Dare to Share. You just pick a card, or I can pick it for you.
Nah, let me pick that shit.
Pick a card and tell us what it says.
You know when you slap the pounded yam?
What pounded jam you been slapping?
805 restaurant, don't tempt me. Okra soup with goat meat. Yeah? Eating like, trust me. Oh, what has been your most difficult experience with rejection? Oh, God. I've never, you know what's so interesting, yeah? I'm going to tell you something. In love life or in life?
What? sorry.
Wait, did I just do my thing?
I don't know what you just said. Love life or in life?
Did I just do my thing?
Yeah. You just said love life or in life. And I was waiting for you to carry on.
Did I not say the whole sentence?
No, you just said love life or in life.
I swear I said, yeah, but what do they mean? Like, in love life or in life? I didn't say that.
Did she?
So you read the question and then you said in love or in life. I'm like, wait, what?
Yo, shit, this is not helping the allegations, though.
Exactly, this is what I mean.
I thought I said that out loud.
No, you said it in your head. It's because your head's going so quick, innit? You see? It's ADHD.
It's the way Jonathan was like, what? Sorry, my bad. Okay, cool. So I didn't even read this out loud.
No. You read the question, but you didn't say what did they mean.
Okay, what has been your most difficult experience with rejection? So I'm saying to you, man, what, in life or with love life? In life is gonna be, the answer will be boring. In love life, it'll be way more interesting. So you go, you choose.
We'll have both.
Both in life. I wouldn't say I've been rejected, but like, you know, getting jobs and then not getting them. That was like back in the day. I'll be so real. In life, I haven't really faced any kind of rejection where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. But in love life, hey.
You've been rejected in love life?
No, I haven't been rejected yet.
She does the rejecting.
I'm gonna tell this story about I might get in trouble for this. So cool. I used to have a mad crush. A crazy crush, yeah. And I don't want to word this in a way where it seems like, I get like bare gyal, because there's also this this mad POV that I'm just this Gyal. Guys, I just want to let you guys know I'm very far from that. Don't let this Init Gyal and Sing For Me, these songs baffle your brain. It's not real life, honestly. So yeah, I had this crush, and someone that knew the crush went to tell the crush, and the crush's response, the person must have been like, got something to tell you, Bex is on you. And the person apparently said, nah. And I kid you not, that was the most humblingest thing ever. Not because, well, I'm assuming, not because they didn't find me attractive, but it was just kind of like, no, I know this person a bit too close to her, but the way it was brought back to me, I said, backside.
I remember you always rejecting. But that was Rebecca.
Yeah,
You know?
I was always rejecting.
You're like, I feel like you would not pay no one any mind.
That wasn't rejection though. I feel like because I was so serious about wanting to do music, I just was like, I don't care. Like, I'm trying to really be a rapper for real. So.
Well, you're there now.
Yeah.
Higher heights and that kind of stuff. Well, Bex, my friend, thank you for coming.
You have no more question?
Man, I haven't got any more questions for you.
Boo.
Oh, wow. You want more time?
Boo.
But now, Bex, thank you for coming. Like, I feel like I think everyone, actually, this is for people that want to know about creatives and that kind of stuff. So could you give a message to people that are watching that and maybe like want to get into rap? Like, what are your tips?
My tip?
Yeah, or a tip.
This ain't even a tip for a rapper, just anyone in general that wants to do anything other than a 9-to-5 or get into some kind of creative thing. I can't lie, if you don't feel it within like your body is telling you like you have to do this, don't do it. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that they have this delusion of like, they're good at something when they're actually not. And that can lead you in a path of like disappointment because you're never going to be this thing that you've imagined in your head. So I just feel like if you know that it's not really for you, don't do it. Don't set yourself up for complete heartbreak for something for a gift that wasn't actually given to you. Like, you're forcing this gift on yourself. You're forcing to be a rapper, or you're forcing to be. It's mostly with rap. I can't lie. You're forcing a career that wasn't really meant for you. When these times now, you should be an entrepreneur, or you should be something else. Like, just don't fixate on something that probably wasn't for you. Because I'll be real, I never knew I wanted to be a rapper. And that's how I know it was a gift from God, because it wasn't something that I was like, oh my God, I want to rap. So like, yeah, unless you feel it in your soul, or you feel like unless you feel like it's a calling for you to do, I honestly would suggest you don't do it unless you really believe that you're meant to do something. I would honestly advise you not to do it. That's my advice.
So no,
that's my advice.
So basically, know that that's what you need to do. You need to
because you always know, like, you'll feel it in your body, you'll feel it in your chest if you have a calling to do something. Like you always knew you wanted to do some kind of podcast, and now you're hearing it. Like, you started off not even being in this place, and now you have a whole set. I just feel like if you know, did you know? Do you know that TikTok? Did you know? Oh my God, guys. Hey, you might know that one. Did you know?
Yeah, you know.
Did you know? But yeah, if you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's a feeling with inside.
It's a feeling in the depths of your butt crack. Like, you honestly won't be able to avoid it, because you'll just feel that even if you try to avoid it, it'll just come to you. Like, music literally came to me. Like, everything was too easy at the start, where I was like, yeah, I can't lie. This is definitely something that I have to pursue.
Well, yeah, man. And you're doing well.
But don't kill yourself trying to chase your dreams, guys. I can't lie. Because who's to say, like, shit, there might be a certain ceiling that God wants me to stop at, and I do something else. So just take your time. Take it easy.
Take your time and take it easy,
man.
Well, Bex, thank you for joining us. We look forward to when the project is going to come out. Hopefully in November.
Or December.
You said it now.
2028. Like,
2028?
On the day of my wedding.
2 years?
Yeah.
For the project?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, guys.